Hey everybody, welcome back to Today We Try here on Gambit Digital. It's been a while, a long while since we've had this feature up, but this is where we try out some new, more or less indie-ish titles that don't get a lot of mainstream press or coverage and give them some attention. Today is interesting, and we're kicking off the year with something pretty cool called Bright Memory, if you saw from the very intro there. Now, Bright Memory is very, very cool in respect for a couple of reasons, two of them. One, this is a Chinese game. We're seeing a lot more of those, but the big thing is this was created by one single person. So, we're still technically right now in the end of the tutorial section. We just finished it off, so this is about 5 or so minutes into the game. This is the first major encounter we have. If you can tell, of course, this is a first-person shooter, but it has a lot of interesting elements that it pulls from a lot of other games. If you can see right here, you have this blade mechanic, which reminds me a lot of Metal Gear Rising. Works much in the same way. You also have this basic shooting mechanic, which works like any traditional shooter, but you also have there's the slow-mo into dying thing, which is kind of neat, very Call of Duty-ish there. But you get these special abilities, like you see right there, where you can push someone back, or there's another one where you can grab. There's dodge maneuvers. So it's a very engaging sort of game. And it looks really great. This is episode 1. Apparently it's going to be broken up into episodes. It's still in early access. And for early access, it's looking pretty solid so far. We've come across a number of glitches, of course. The giant wolf thing that we were just fighting gets stuck up in the rocks. If you use your little force push maneuver, it's, little things like that. But the game is set in kind of this arena-ish kind of mode. So you kind of go through the level, you're platforming a little bit, you're running around, and then you get to these kind of wide open areas or enclosed spaces, and you have to kill basically everyone in it. It's kind of old school in that respect. Less something like Quake, but more something like Serious Sam or Painkiller in that regard. You just have a bunch of people rushing you, and you've got to take them out. And how you take them out, of course, is up to you. The best maneuver right now that we have in the game is, of course, you push them with that force push, throw them in the air, and then you slice them up with your sword attack. Now, all of these things are on timer-based things, so you can't use them all the time. That takes a little getting used to, because if you look down at the bottom left of your screen, you have the skills section, and you're constantly using these skills, and each one is recharging, so there's a lot going on at once. So you're going to try to dodge. You're going to see me try to dodge a lot of time where I don't have a dodge activated yet, like I just did right there. You're going to see me get into some trouble because I think I have a force push, which is the one charging. You can see it right there. It went active. And I get them confused between the Q and the E key because they kind of look the same on there. And as we go farther along, you're going to see more and more abilities show up. And that little corner is going to get bigger and bigger and a little bit more confusing. So what you just saw there is essentially what you're going to face in the game, and then you're kind of on your own moving from section to section. I had the right idea there, but I'm not going in the right direction. Pathfinding right now is hit or miss sometimes. You do have this icon, so you'll notice I see it right there. There have been a couple occasions where it just didn't register. There's been one occasion where in this fight I actually ran it a couple times to see what I can do with it, where the enemies won't spawn completely, so you're kind of stuck in that area. I'd kill one werewolf kind of thing, and then the skeleton people just wouldn't come, but there'd be nothing left to do. And you're going to see here, there's the grapple thing. You can use that during platforming, but you can also take advantage of that while in game. Now, if you do pick up this game in early access, it's going to come in Chinese. Everything in the text is going to come in Chinese. But everything is visually represented pretty easy, so it's easy to get to the icons for options, because it says, it's got the gears, and the very first option under audio looks like, you know, I think someone's speaking, so you can click that and change it to English. So you're going to get everything done in English, which is cool too. If you're looking for like a really condensed sort of Metal Gear Revengeance, pretty sure that's what it's called, Revengeance Rising, you'll probably really enjoy this game. There's a lot here to like. If you enjoy what you're seeing on the screen, you're gonna love this game. I say pick it up and follow along with it on early access. There's a lot of people talking about it. I want to see more of where this goes. It hasn't been fully released as episode 1, so there are some glitches. There are some issues that you're probably going to run into. But this is kind of what early access to me was made perfect for. To get a team, not even a team, just one guy, the ability to continue to develop the project. Because he's being rewarded for it by, you know, people buying the product. But man, I don't know about how 2019 is gonna roll, but 2018 there's so many games on Steam that you're lucky if you got a positive rating, let alone overwhelmingly positive. So with this one as overwhelmingly positive, it's quite a lot of fun. So this is Bright Memory episode 1. Go check it out. There'll be a link in the description, of course. We hope you enjoyed this kind of return to some of our old content where we're just featuring some of these lower indie games that don't get a lot of press. If there's a game out there that you'd like to get featured on here, maybe you're working on one, you ran into one maybe on Reddit or your friend, or just a game that isn't getting a lot of attention, let us know in the comments below. We'll definitely go and check it out. Again, we go and buy all these games, support these developers to continue making these sorts of games. And until next time, we'll catch you guys again. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, watch me die. And we'll catch you again next time. Bye-bye.